Good morning, dear students. I hope you are very good. Today, we are going to discuss the chapter 5th Heat. In the last lecture, we have revised the 4th chapter. Okay, you will go through all the question answers and book work of the 4th chapter. If you have any doubt, then you can ask to me. I will again discuss that topic of your particular doubt. Okay, today I am going to discuss some topics of heat chapter. Firstly, students, you should know what is the meaning of heat. What is the meaning of heat? Okay, whenever you touch the hot water, you feel heat, you feel the presence of heat. Whenever water is cold, then you feel cold. And I'm saying that hot water and the temperature of the hot water is higher, while the temperature of the cold water is lower. Means to say that there is the relation between heat and temperature. There is the relation between heat and temperature, and you can say that heat is the form of energy which sense the degree of hotness or coldness, because higher temperature means more heat, lower temperature means less heat. So what will be the definition of heat, student? Heat, it is the it is the form of energy which tells us the tells us the degree of hotness or coldness. Right, student? It's too easy definition. It's very easy to learn it. What is heat? It is the form of energy which tells us the degree of hotness and coldness. Okay, student. Now, what is the relation between the heat and temperature? Recently, we have discussed that more temperature means more heat. Means to say that higher temperature means more heat is there. More heat is there, and lower temperature means amount of heat is less. Amount of heat is less. Okay, students, I hope it's very clear to you now. Temperature, what is the relation between the heat and temperature? Higher temperature means more heat will be there. Lower temperature means amount of heat is less. Clear, students? Now we have discussed what is the heat. It is the form of energy which tells us the degree of hotness or coldness, and there is the relation between heat and temperature. Now, on what factors on what factors heat required to raise the temperature of a body depends, because if you want to raise the temperature of a body, you need heat. And on what factors that heat depends, we are going to discuss. Factors on which heat required to raise the temperature of a body depends, right? And students, there are basically three factors on which the heat required to raise the temperature of a body depends. If you want to increase the temperature of a body, first factor on which the heat required depend is the mass of the body. Is the mass of the body, because if you want to raise the temperature of a 1 gram, then you will need less heat. If the mass of your substance whose temperature is to be increased is 2 gram, then amount of heat required will be more. That's why you can write mass of the body. Third, second, rise in temperature. More rise in temperature, more heat will be required. Okay, if you want to uh, increase temperature by greater amount, then more heat will be required. Then third, nature of the substance. Nature of the substance. Different substance will need different amount of heat to increase the temperature. Okay, students. So today we have discussed three topics. What is the meaning of heat and how heat is related to the temperature, and there are how many factors on which heat required to raise the temperature of a body depends. There are three factors: mass, temperature, and nature of the substance. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.